So good afternoon once again and a very warm welcome here to the K2 in Crawley. A massive welcome to everybody that's joining us live here at the arena, home of the Crawley swim team. Thank you as always for allowing us to use your facilities, and a massive warm welcome to everybody those watching us as well on the live stream via our YouTube channel. Lovely to have you with us on a sunny Sunday afternoon here at the K2. Plenty of swimming action coming your way then this afternoon. We'll start off with the boys' 200 metre individual medley. We'll then have the girls' 50 metre freestyle. After that, it will be the boys' 200 metre freestyle events. And then we will finish these heats with the girls' 100 metre butterfly. We'll then have a pause before we then get on with our finals as well. So that will be coming up in the next few hours here. Plenty of swimming about to take place. And it's great to have so many of you with us. Before we do get going, I would like to introduce our officials for this session. Firstly, our technical director, she's been brilliant all weekend. Please welcome once again, Chris Hobbs. Our principal referee for this afternoon's action is Dave Forward. Our referee here in the AOE is Sue Barker. And our other referee this afternoon is Kate Hamilton. And lastly, our two starters. Firstly, would you please welcome Nick Davis. And our other starter this afternoon is Laura Bradley. So we're pretty much all set to go then, and it is now time to get underway with our first set of heats this afternoon. Great to have you with us, as I said, here at the K2 in Crawley, or if you're watching us on the live stream via YouTube. We begin with event number 203. It is the boys 11 to 14 200 metre individual medley. 9 heats in all, and we'll get going now with heat number 1. Heat number 1 then is underway. These are our competitors across the lanes. In lane number 2 we have Archie Goldhawk of Elmbridge Phoenix. In lane number 3 from Wickham District it's James Tucker. In lane 4 from Hastings Seagull it's Isaac Barker. In lane 5 from Elmbridge Phoenix it's James Weed. And in lane 6 from Beacon, it's Samson Leolini. So it looks like at the moment that it's Isaac Barker who has the advantage. Also going pretty well there in lane number 2 is Archie Goldhawk on this backstroke leg. Again, if you're new to swimming, the individual medley, we'll have 50 metres of butterfly, 50 metres of backstroke, 50 metres of breaststroke, and then 50 metres of freestyle. Don't forget to get involved in the conversation across the socials. SER Champs 26 is the way to get involved with that. As taking the touch there is Isaac Barker. Second place currently is Archie Goldhawk. Third place for Samson Leonunu. This stage of the race as we continue on. Looks like there may be, just maybe Archie Goldhawk might just have the advantage there over in lane number 2. Good swim so far from him. And Isaac Barker trying to get involved as well. He was leading the way at the last turn, maybe just starting to make a turn there on the breaststroke leg. So having a very good breaststroke leg there. In lane number 3 is James Tucker trying to get back into things. But at the moment it's Isaac Barker who does have the advantage as we head down towards the final turn. And there is a touch in time of 2:11.51. Archie Goldhawk in second, Samson Leoninu in third place, James Tucker in fourth, and James Weed in fifth. So coming on along then onto the freestyle leg of the first of 9 heats here in the 200 metre individual medley. And it is Isaac Barker who may just have the advantage still, although Samson Leoninu is starting to make a bit of a move here. Can he get close to the leader at this point of the race. Don't know if he's going to get enough water to try and chase him down as we come into the closing stages. Will be Isaac Barker who will get the touch and do so at a time of 2:48.53 to win our first heat. Samson Leonunu is second. Third place going to Archie Goldhawk. And there's the official result for heat number 1. Time for heat 2. Second of our 9 heats then underway. This is how we line up at the moment. Gleb Semkin of City of Milton Keynes is in lane number 1. Umbridge Phoenix's Rufus Malone is in lane number 2. Charlie May of Thanet Swim Club is in lane number 3. And we have Charlie Woodward of Beacon in lane number 4. Parker Pollard of Thanet goes in lane number 5. And we have Jacob Anderson of Leatherhead in lane number 6. And in lane number 8 from Maidenhead, it's Thomas Owen. So on to the backstroke portion of the race. Looks like the top 3 are right in the centre of the pool. Just be ahead right now is Parker Pollard, Charlie Woodward and Charlie May, they're right with him. 3 are pretty much in a line as we come towards the halfway stage, although looks like maybe Charlie Woodward now starting to try and take the lead into this race. Charlie May there just about in second. Third at the moment going to Parker Pollard. Charlie May though does take the touch in front just ahead of Charlie Woodward, although it's a good turn there and a very good turn from Parker Pollard as he makes now the advantage at the moment in lane number 5. They chopping and changing a fair bit. Fourth place there going to Rufus Malone over in lane number 2. He's trying to join the action as well. Also going well there. But Parker Pollard down this breaststroke leg is starting to try and press home the advantage a fair bit. And Rufus Malone is going very well there in second place at this stage of the race. Also still going very, very well is the leader now, Parker Pollard. He's had a very good turn and he's turned that into a very decent lead as he touches home and now onto the freestyle leg. Rufus Malone in second, third to Jacob Anderson, fourth for Charlie Woodward, fifth for Charlie May, sixth for Thomas Owen, seventh for Gleb Semkin as we head into the final 50 metres. And Parker Pollard continues to stretch out the lead here. His qualification time was 2:47.25. It's on the cards here as we heading towards the closing stages. Parker Pollard really did well on that breaststroke leg to put some clear water between himself and the rest of the field. And then he has done the same here on the freestyle leg. Time of 2:42 there for Parker Pollard. Second place going to Rufus Malone. Third place there going to Charlie Woodward. (2:42.37) the official time there for Parker Pollard. There is the official results for heat number 2. Here's heat 3. Here we go then with heat number 3. This is how we line up. Simon Jinkovic of City Southampton goes in lane number 1. Harry Ola of Red Hill and Reigate Marlins goes in lane number 2. Ethan Tallis of Guildford City is in 3. Maidenhead's Harry Burfitt is in lane number 4. Damir Yakno of Portsmouth Northsea in lane number 5. Clark Hughes of City of Southampton in lane number 6. Tax Choptica of Bracknell and Wokingham in lane number 7. And Sebastian Fongo of Guildford City completes our lineup in lane number 8. So it is Tax Choptica who has the advantage on this backstroke leg, going well there in lane number 7. Possibly second place right now, very hard to tell. It looks like it's a battle between Harry Burfitt and Ethan Tallis there in lanes 4 and 3. But looks like that Tash Choptica will have the advantage as we head in towards the breaststroke leg, but then Harry Burfitt there getting a touch just in front of him. Third place at the moment to Ethan Tallis. As we come down towards the halfway stage of the breaststroke leg, second half of the race now, of course. Again, if you're new to swimming, each length of pool 50 metres, of course. Harry Burfitt, though, taking the lead at the moment. Tash Choptica right on his heels in second. Also, they're going very well on this breaststroke leg in lane number 5. And that's Damir Yakno. Also, Ethan Tallis not too far away there as well in lane number 3. It is going to be Tash Choptica who will get the touch first up. And then Harry Burfitt, then Ethan Tallis, then Damir Yakno. 5th for Simon Zinkovic, 6th for Harry Ola, 7th for Daniel Hughes, for Clark Hughes, excuse me, and Sebastian Fongo is in 8th place at the moment. So Tash Choptica has basically had the leads for most of this race, and now here on the freestyle leg looking to try and hold on to it. Charging there is Damir Yakno, trying to get into second position, now probably getting just about into third. Harry Burfitt may just take second place, but the winner is going to be Tash Choptica here in lane number 7, and a time of 2:37.84, very, very close to second, third and fourth. Harry Burfitt takes second, Damir Yakno third, Ethan Tallis in fourth, all separated by less than 0.6 of a second. Official results declared for heat number 3, time for heat 4. On to heat 4 then. This is how we line up across our athletes. Rocco Palin of Dartford District in lane number 1. Emerson Le Breton Edis of Havant and Waterlooville is in lane number 2. In lane 3, from Eastbourne, it's Henry French. In lane 4, from Bracknell and Wokingham, it's Moncow. Henry Law of Windsor goes in lane number 5. Dominic Solinsky of Bracknell and Wokingham goes in lane number 6. Then we have Charles Barrow of Edenbridge Piranhas in lane number 7. And in lane number 8, it's Guildford City's Fraser Kemp. So on this backstroke leg, looks like it is lane number 4, Moncow with the advantage. Not far away from him there, though, is Henry French of Eastbourne. Tight for third at the moment. It looks like it's lane number 2, and that's Emerson Le Breton Edis who has that third position. Coming back strongly there on that 50. Still in lead though is Henry French now, who gets the touch, but a good turn there from Moncow may see it just in retaking the lead. Emerson Le Breton Edis there in third place. Fourth place going to Henry Law at this moment in time. Very good start on the breaststroke leg there for lane number 7, Charles Barrow. Dominic Solinsky not far away either. Either in lane number 1 as well, Rocco Palin going quite well there on this breaststroke leg. But it is still Moncow who just about has the advantage at this moment in time. Also Henry French there, not too far away in second place. Coming up into the flags, which signal 5 metres to go on the breaststroke leg. And it will be Moncow who will have that advantage, but a very, very good breaststroke leg there from Charles Barrows, put him right back in contention there in second place. Third for Henry French, fourth for Henry Law. Moncau with the advantage, but charging quite strongly again here on this freestyle leg is Charles Barrow in lane number 7, having a very good swim. Trying to get into third place at the moment, looks like, between Emerson Le Breton Edis and Henry French, and also Henry Law as well. But it is going to be Moncau who will take home the win in this heat number 4 of 9, and he does do in a time of 2:35.64. Emerson Le Breton Edis with a very good final 50 there will get himself a second place finish. Henry French in lane 3 finishes third. Official result declared for heat number 4. Here's heat 5.
Let's go, Stanley!
Here we go then with heat number 5. Austin Wilkinson of Portsmouth Northsea goes in lane number 1. In lane 2, from Leatherhead, it's Gabrielle Kunasingham. Lane 3, from Guildford City, it's George Robinson. Lane 4, from Epsom District, it's Sebastian Cardanas Gomez. In lane number 5, from Mid-Sussex Marlins, it's Alexander Oman. Zeke Tennant from Eastbourne is in lane number 6. Theo Edmonston West, who had the advantage there at the butterfly end of the race from Wickham District, is in lane number 7. And then we have Stanley Preston from Whitecliff and Dover in lane number 8. So leading the charge at the moment in lane number 3 is George Robinson from Guildford City. Also going very well on this backstroke leg is Gabrielle Kunasingham too. As we heading towards the closing stages of the backstroke. Gabrielle Kunasingham gets the touch first ahead of George Robinson. Third is Alexander Oman. Fourth is Theo Edmonston West. Fifth is Zeke Tennant. Sixth for Sebastian Cardanas Gomez. Seventh for Stanley Preston. And eighth for Austin Wilkinson at this stage of the race. So very, very tight in the race for the lead. Gabrielle Kunasingham may just, and I mean just, have the advantage right now. Going very strongly down this breaststroke leg is Alexander Oman there from Mid-Sussex Marlins. Also going very well in lane number 3, still George Robinson and Zeke Tennant as well getting into it there in lane number 6. It'll be pretty tight this as well, and also going extraordinarily well again. Theo Edmonston West coming back into it there on the breaststroke leg. It's going to be quite tight here on the touch as we heading towards the closing stages. Theo Edmonston West will take the lead, and then it will be Alexander Oman in second, Zeke Tennant in third, Gabrielle Kunasingham in fourth, George Robinson in fifth, sixth now for Austin Wilkinson, seventh for Sebastian Cardanas Gomez, eighth for Stanley Preston at the moment. So here comes the freestyle leg, and maybe there in lane number 6, Zeke Tennant had a very good turn. He looks like he might just have the lead at the moment as we head into the closing stages. Theo Edmonston West is right next door to him in lane 7, trying to stay with him. Also going very well at the top there, George Robinson and Gabrielle Kunasingham. It's going to be very, very tight on the touch here as we head into the closing stages. Looks like it might just be Zeke Tennant who will get the touch, and he does do. No, George Robinson does there in a time of 2:34.53. Just ahead of Zeke Tennant in second. Third, going to Gabrielle Kunasingham. There's the official result for heat number 5. Time for heat 6. And we go to heat number 6 then, and this is our athlete lineup. Hunter Salt from Atlantis is in lane number 1. We have Oliver Sampson of Wickham District in lane number 2. Rome Kearney of Wickham District joins him in lane number 3. Seth Hamilton of Leatherhead is in lane number 4. Ed Crosby of Maxwell in lane number 5. William Jarrett of Farnham in lane number 6. Then we have Jax Marshall of RTW Monson in lane number 7. And finally in lane number 8 through Eastleigh, it's Samuel Scott. So Seth Hamilton having a good start to the backstroke. Also going very well there is Hunter Salt. And I can tell you that at event 203, heat number 3, lane number 4, I can tell you they've been disqualified for a technical infraction. So lane number 1 then Hunter Salt, very good backstroke leg there, he's got the advantage. Second to Seth Hamilton, Ed Crosby in 3rd, Rowan Kearney in 4th, William Jarrett in 5th, Jax Marshall in 6th, Samuel Scott in 7th, and Oliver Sampson at the moment in 8th place. So a very good start then from Hunter Salt down that first 100. Can he keep this up though on the breaststroke leg? Charging now in lane number 4 is Seth Hamilton, getting a little bit closer with every stroke. Also going very well in lane number 6 as well, William Jarrett as well, who is trying to charge with the centre swimmer. Not too far behind them there in lane number 3 is Rowan Kearney and also Ed Crosby as well. Looks like it's still going to be just about Hunter Salt, but Seth Hamilton has come and has had a fantastic final 50 down the breaststroke leg there, and he's now taking the advantage, just ahead of Hunter Salt in 2nd. 3rd now goes to William Jarrett, 4th for Rowan Kearney, 5th for Oliver Sampson. So let's have a look then and see what happens on this freestyle leg. Going very well again there is William Jarrett. Has he timed this run to perfection here? Also trying to stay with him though and still trying to keep that lead is Seth Hamilton there in lane number 4. Also going very well. Great charge from Rowan Kearney as well. He might just have the advantage now as we head into the closing stages. Fantastic final 50 on the freestyle leg from Rowan Kearney. Has got him the touch and has got him the win in this heat at a time of 2:30.49. Seth Hamilton will come home in 2nd place. 3rd with another good freestyle leg there, that time for Oliver Sampson. Official results then declared for heat number 6, his heat 7. Heat 7 of 9 then, and this is where our seeded heats start. Again, if you are new to swimming, the top 3 qualifiers for this event will be seeded into the final 3 heats. Lewis de Silva from Wickham District goes in lane number 1. We have Lucas Yu of City of Brighton and Hove in lane number 2. RTW Monson, represented by Gabriel Marsh, is in lane number 3. Hugo Failo is our 3rd fastest qualifier, and his qualifying time of 2:24.57 sees him in lane number 4. In lane number 5 from Basis of Bluefinch, it's Luke Wallace. Radita Biamantara from Leatherhead is in lane number 6. Oscar Larami from Leatherhead is in lane number 7. And finally from Atlanta Swimming Club we have Ethan Brown, who is leading the race at the moment. He's in lane number 8. And currently right now having a fantastic swim here in the outside lane. Also going very well there in lane number 3. That's Gabriel Marsh. But we'll see who gets the touch first. It will be Ethan Brown just ahead of Gabriel Marsh. 3rd is Luke Wallace. 4th is Hugo Failo. 5th for Oscar Larami. 6th for Lucas Yeo. 7th for Lewis de Silva. And 8th for Radita Biamantara. So now starting the breaststroke leg. And maybe, just maybe, that turn there from Gabriel Marsh has got him ahead of Ethan Brown. 3rd place once again for Luke Wallace. Hugo Failo though trying to chase them down here with every stroke at the moment. Not far away there's Oscar Larami too. He's getting close to that position there. But looks like it is going to be very, very tight. But Luke Wallace has had a very fantastic 50 there on the breaststroke leg. And he now takes the advantage. Gabriel Marsh into 2nd, Ethan Brown in 3rd. Hugo Failo has got a bit of work to do here if he wants to maintain his position and wants to get into tonight's, this afternoon's final. Going quite well there still though is Luke Wallace. The time 2:27.46, but now look at this from Hugo Failo. Excellent stuff here on the freestyle leg, showing why he's the 3rd fastest qualifier. Trying to get back on terms with Luke Wallace as we head into the closing stages. I think it will just about be Gabriel Failo who will get that touch at a time of 2:25.47. 87. Made to work for it, but got through, and he will be into tonight's final, I suspect. Luke Wallace will be in second place. Third goes to Gabriel Marsh. There's the official result for Heat 7, time for Heat 8. Event number 203, heat number 5, lane number 4 has been disqualified due to a technical infraction. On to heat 8 then, and our second fastest qualifier, more on him in a moment or two. We have Conor Walsh of Crawley in lane number 1. We then have Henry Malone of Reed Swimming Club in lane number 2. Ewan Delaney of Blackline goes in 3. And our second fastest qualifier for this event is Daniel Lawrence at a time of 2:21.11. He is in lane number 4. Lane number 5 is Beacon's Bertie Woodward. We then have Zach Howell of Tigers in lane number 6. Juan Ju of Windsor goes in lane number 7. And then we have Caden Livesey of Hart Swimming Club in lane number 8. So Zach Howell and Daniel Lawrence currently setting the pace. It just be Lawrence as we head in towards the final 5 metres or so. We'll check the watches and we'll check the stop clocks. And it is Zach Howell who just has the touch actually, just ahead of Daniel Lawrence. Third is Conor Walsh. Fourth is Yuan Ju. Fifth for Ewan Delaney. Sixth for Bertie Woodward. Seventh for Caden Livesey. And eighth for Henry Malone. But a very good turn there from Daniel Lawrence has put him back in front. Saw how good he was yesterday. Won a couple of gold medals as well. And looks like he will be into the 14-year-old final later on. Of course, we'll call out the finalists as and when we get them. But Daniel Lawrence going on nicely now. And it looks like he has got this heat down. Remember, as I said before, second fastest qualifier at the moment, showing the reason why. As he hits the breaststroke turn with a comfortable lead. Second going to Zach Howell, third Bertie Woodward, fourth for Conor Walsh, fifth for Ewan Delaney, sixth for Caden Livesey, seventh for Juan Ju, and eighth for Henry Malone. So here comes Daniel Lawrence then. Zach Howell still trying to maintain that second place at the moment in time. Very good turn from him. He's gone off really well there on that freestyle leg. But it's all about Daniel Lawrence as he comes into the final 5 metres. The qualifying time was 2:21.11. And he betters that by half a second, 2:20.63. Nice marker laid down for our final in a bit. Second place we go to Zach Howell. Third goes to Ewan Delaney. Official result declared for Heat 8. Time for our 9th and final heat. Off and racing then with our 9th and final heat featuring our fastest qualifier. More on him in a second. Nathan Austin of Elmbridge Phoenix goes in lane number 1. Daniel Mashuda of Charlton Otters is in lane number 2. We then have Henry Hartman of Hazelmere going in lane number 3. And our fastest qualifier for this event is Romeo Ball. You may have seen him earlier on today. Get a medal in the 400-metre freestyle. His qualification time was 2:20.60, and he is in lane number 4. Harry Harris of Leatherhead is in lane number 5. Aidan Jarvis of Tigers Jersey is in lane number 6. Matson Smith of Winchester City Penguins is in 7, and then we have Kieran East of Leatherhead in lane number 8. So coming up towards the halfway point, and Romeo Ball still just about has the advantage. Daniel Mashuda had a very good butterfly leg there. But at the moment, looks like it's going to be Romeo Ball who will have the advantage. Going well there, up in lane number 1 is Nathan Austin. Third is Harry Harris. Fourth for Daniel Mashuda. Fifth for Henry Hartman. Sixth for Kieran East. Seventh for Aidan Jarvis. And eighth for Maxim Smith. So Romeo Ball, at the moment, very comfortable. As Bit of a lead on the rest of the field now as he just starts to make his move again on the breaststroke leg. Trying to lay down that marker for everybody else to chase in this afternoon's final. That'll be coming up later on in this section. We will give you timings and everything else a bit later on once all heats have been concluded, once all finals have been finalised. So Romeo Ball, 148.21 for him. He has a bit of advantage now with the rest of the field. Daniel Mashuda into second, Harry Harris in third, Henry Hartman in fourth, fifth going to Maxim Smith, sixth and eighth in Austin, seventh for Aidan Jarvis and eighth for Kieran East. So Romeo Ball has got a decent lead over the rest of the field, and looks like he will comfortably win this heat here. And trying to conserve some energy for later on this afternoon, it would seem, as he will take the touch and take the time in a time of 2:22.79. It's going to be quite close for second place, but that's going to go to Daniel Mashuda. Harry Harris in lane 5 will take third. There's the official result then for heat number 9, and that concludes the men's 200-metre individual medley heats. We now move on to event 204. It is the girls' 50-metre freestyle. 13 heats in all, and we're going to get going with heat number 1. Always love the 50-metre events, fast and furious, always very, very good to watch. Isabel Akimbade of Max 1 in 3, Jemima Green of City Building Kings in 4, and Mia Wheatley Pickering in lane number 5 as we get going with the first of 13 heats then in the 50-metre freestyle. Looks like it might just be Mia Wheatley Pickering who has the advantage. Going to be very, very close, as it always is on the touch, but it will be Mia Wheatley Pickering who will get the job done on a time of 31.30. Jemima Green coming home second, Isabel Akimbade in third place. Official result of the clever heat 1, here's heat 2. Off and racing then, and looks like they're in lane number 3. Florence Conway has got off the best start of all. Maybe, possibly they're in second place at the moment. Is at lane number 5, that's Thea Maiden. But Florence Conway still just about has the advantage, I think, as we head into the closing stages. Coming back into it there in lane number 4 as well is Sofia Radzicka. It's going to be all on the touch, and it's going to be Florence Conway who does get that touch at a time of 30.99. Sofia Radzicka is second, third going to Jocelyn Croucher. Official result declared for heat 2, here's heat 3. Off we go then, heat number 3 here. Looks like it's Sienna Hopson who's got off the best start there in lane number 5. Also coming back into it there in lane number 4 is Hannah Wittich as well. 2 centre lanes at the moment leading the way. Also going pretty well potentially there in lane number 8, Olivia Chavez-Vigasuc. But it is going to be Hannah Wittich who will get the touch and do so in a time of 30.70 seconds. Sienna Hopson in second. Rose Irwin there in lane number 3 gets third. Time for heat 4. can tell you the boys 200 metre individual medley finalists. First off, the boys 11 to 12 will be Alexander Oman, Taksh Toptakar, Austin Wilkinson, Damian Yakno, Ethan Tallis, Parker Pollard, Simon Zinkovic and Clark Hughes. The reserves are Harry Ola, Rufus Malone, Sebastian Fongo and Isaac Barker. Winner of that heat there is Chloe Robinson at a time of 30.01. Second place there for Maria Blazicic, and third place going to Paige von Krief. Official result declared for heat number 4. Time for heat 5. On to the 13-year-old boys 200 metre individual medley final. The finalists are Zach Howell, Luke Wallace, Ethan Brown, Radita Biamantara, Oscar Larami, Henry Malone, Lucas Yu and George Robinson. The reserves are Zeke Tennant, Gabriel Kunasingham, Samuel Scott and Theo Edmonston West. Looks like here it's going to be the outside lanes where the touches are going to be. And it's going to be Autumn McCairn who gets the touch in lane 8 at a time of 30.23. Hetty Gibbs coming home in second place. Laura Jepson in lane 1 will take third. There's the official result for heat number 5. Time for heat 6. Final to call out, that is the 14-year-old final. In the order, it will be Daniel Lawrence, Romeo Ball, Hugo Failo, Daniel Mashula, Harry Harris, Gabriel Marsh, Henry Hartman and Ewan Delaney. The reserves are Bertie Woodward, Nathan Austin, Maxim Smith and Conal Walsh. For all those finals you have until 2 o'clock to withdraw please. 2 o'clock to withdraw. Winner of that heat there is Ifeoma Serena Odaya in a time of 28.89. Rhoda Riley second, third is Gabriela Jovanovic. As that is the official result for heat 6, here's heat 7. On we go then to heat number 7 then of the girls 50 metre freestyle I should say. And Penny Wilson there in lane number 8, looks like she's had the best start. Also going very well there in lane 2 there, that's Alana Jones. Very, very tight as it always is, coming back into it now in the middle lane there. Ava Robson in lane number 4, but it looks like it is just going to be Alana Jones who might just have the advantage as we enter the closing stages. All going to be on the touch, and it will be Alana Jones at the time of 29.49 who gets there. Marley Saunders in second place, Ava Robson in third. And the official result is declared for heat number 7. Time for heat 8. Here we go then with heat number 8 of 13. Looks like they're in lane number 5, might be the best starter, that's Summer Wootton Wiles. Also going very well there next door to it in lane number 4 is Poppy Runnels, Delana Ledbury as well, not far away in 3. Also going pretty well there. But it looks like it is going to be Delilah Lepre who has the advantage. We head into the closing stages, and it will be her who gets that touch at a time of 29.46 as Poppy Runnels there in lane 4. Delilah Lepre coming home in second place, third going to Summer Wootton Wiles. Official result declared for Heat 8 is Heat 9. Yeah, it should keep coming thick and fast, doesn't it? We're on to heat number 9 already, and straight away, very good start there in lane number 4 from Emily Bourne. Ava Mitchell as well, trying to go with her in lane number 5. Also going very well down here, down the bottom in lane number 8 is Georgia Norley from Maidstone as well. She might just have that advantage actually, but now going into it in heat number 3 is Margot Spessier-Chahal as well. As we enter the closing stage, it's going to be pretty tight on the touch. But it will be Margot Spessier-Chahal in the time of 29.06 who gets that win there in this heat. Emily Bourne taking second place. Third going to Zara Stickins in lane 2. Official result declared for heat 9 is heat 10. Heat 10 then underway. I can tell you that we do have a disqualification report. Event number 204, heat number 5, lane number 1 has been disqualified for a technical infraction. On we go then though with heat 10. Looks like in the middle lanes there it's Celine Lejeune, but also Elise Butler having a very good swim there in lane number 1. She might get the advantage as we head into the closing stages, and it will be Elise Butler who gets the touch at a time of 28.84. First time we've seen under 29 seconds today. Second going to Celine Lejeune, third going to Liddy Cranfield. Official result declared for heat 10, and now his heat 11. Start then of our seeded heats. Third fastest qualifier, Sophia Simonas from Leatherhead there in lane number 4. Looks like though next door to Maria Stamanova from Woking may have just got the jump there, and everybody. She looks like she has the lead at the moment. Also coming very, very well is lane number 6 there. That's Evie Carruthers. But now Sophia Simonas just trying to get back on turn as we head into the closing stages. It's going to be very, very tight on the touch, but it will be Sophia Simonas who gets there in a time of 28.47. Maria Stamanova comes home in second place. Third does go to Evie Carruthers. Official result declared for heat number 11. He's heat 12. Second fastest qualifier then is Minnie Wilkinson. She is in lane number 4 from Wickham District. Looks like there she does now have the advantage, but not too far away. There is Elsie Huxtable in 6th, and either as well as Lucinda Spalek-Pachacharan as well in lane number 5. But Minnie Wilkinson may just have that advantage now as we head into the closing stages of this race. It looks like it's going to be Minnie Wilkinson who will get the touch, but coming along very well there towards the back end is Charlotte Bolton who takes second place. Minnie Wilkinson takes first at a time of 28.18. Third place goes to Isabella Knight in lane 2. Official result declared for heat number 12. Here comes heat 13. Final heat then of the girls 50-metre freestyle features Tyler Thomas, our fastest qualifier, in a time of 27.46. She is in lane number 4. Eliana Orji as well is not far away there, of course. Remember, she won the 100-metre freestyle yesterday. She's in lane number 5. But it looks like it's Tyler Thomas who will have the advantage, and looks like she is going to go on to win this heat, and she will do so in a very quick time. 27.55 for Tyler Thomas. Eliana Orji gets home in second place. Third place there going to Erin Ellis in lane 3. There's the official result then for heat number 13, and that concludes the heats for the girls 50-metre freestyle. We now move then on to event number 205. It is the boys 200-metre freestyle. We have 9 heats in all competition for this one, and we're going to get underway with heat number 1 in a couple of minutes' time. Off and racing then in the first of 9 heats for the boys 200-metre freestyle, and this is how we line up then for our first heat. We have Maurice Baker from Newport Pagnell in lane number 3. In lane number 4 it's Benjamin Robst of Chichester Cormorant. In lane 5 Archie Goldhawk of Elmbridge Phoenix, and in lane 6 it is Zachary Groom of Epsom District who has the early advantage as we head down towards the first 50 metres. We will of course be announcing the finalists for the girls 50-metre freestyle as soon as we can, but Zachary Groom is there in the lead right now. Maurice Baker in 2nd place, 3rd place there for Benjamin Robst, 4th for Archie Goldhawk at this early stage of the race. So of course, we continue on, and Zachary Groom, who has the advantage now, and has done since the beginning, is coming up to the 2nd turn for him, 2nd turn of 3 of course. First time he's coming down to the timing end as he comes underneath the flags, and he will have a very decent advantage, it must be said, at this stage of the race, around about 3 seconds or so, 2.5 seconds to Maurice Baker in 2nd. 3rd is Benjamin Robst, and 4th Archie Goldhawk. So Zachary Groom continues on his way. Looks like he is in a very comfortable position of winning this heat. His qualification time 2:33.26. is definitely perhaps being smashed, to be fair. Maurice Baker still in 2nd, Benjamin Robst still in 3rd, Archie Goldhawk in 4th, but not too far at all between the other 3 in the race. But Zachary Groom at the moment in lane number 6 continues on, and it's on 1:51.20. 2nd still Maurice Baker, 3rd now Archie Goldhawk, 4th is Benjamin Robst. As we head down towards the final stages of this race, we get towards the 25-metre mark, and Zachary Groom still in charge of it, but coming back into it slightly now are the other 3 as well. Can they chase him down at the end of this heat? Also Archie Goldhawk and Benjamin Robst getting into it, and also Maurice Baker, and Zachary Groom here has just been eating up the lead here right now as we head into the closing stages. Now here comes Archie Goldhawk. Can he get Zachary Groom on the back end? I don't think he will do. Zachary Groom there wins the heat, but fantastic end to it. Zach Groom there wins at a time of 2:30.88. 2nd for Archie Goldhawk, 3rd for Benjamin Robst, and 4th for Maurice Baker. Good end. Official result declared for heat number 1. Time for heat 2. On then to heat number 2, this is how we line up. Angus Mursell of Windsor is in lane number 1. Theo Harrison of Lancing College is in lane number 2. Lewis Kilby of Pharaoh Nomad goes in lane number 3, with Simon Zinkovic of City of Southampton in lane number 4. Isaac Barker of Hastings Seagull goes in lane number 5. Gleb Semkin of City of Milton Keynes is in 6. Alberto Guatelli of Chichester is in lane number 7, and then we have Remy Page in lane number 8. So leading the way it is Alberto Guatelli down there in lane number 7, having a good swim, but now getting back into it. Lane number 5, Isaac Barker, and lane 4, Simon Zinkovic, 2nd and 3rd respectively. Not far behind them in 4th place is Lewis Kilby in lane number 3. Theo Harrison is then also in 5th place. 6th place at the moment you'd say is Angus Mersal. 7th is Remy Page. And 8th place at the moment is Gleb Semkin. But looks like that Isaac Barker may have just taken up the lead here from Alberto Guatelli as we head in towards the final stages. In fact, it is 0.01 seconds separating the pair. Simon Zinkovic in 3rd place. 4th place for Lewis Kilby. 5th place for Theo Harrison, 6th for Remy Page, 7th for Angus Mersal, and 8th at the moment for Gleb Semkin. Very, very tight then for the lead, but it is now Isaac Barker who's just starting to try and make a move here a little bit. And Alberto Guatelli as well, just trying to stay there at 2nd place, but Simon Zinkovic is coming at quite a fair rate of knots. Also going well there, Lewis Kilby in lane number 3, but it is going to be Isaac Barker who will get the touch here in a time of 2:27.07. 2nd place going to Simon Zinkovic, 3rd going to Lewis Kilby. Time for heat 3. Before we provide commentary then on heat number 3, I can tell you the 50-metre freestyle girls finalists. So, in the 11 to 12 category, it'll be Eliana Orji, Margot Spessier-Chahal, Selena Zhu, Ava Robson, Penny Wilson, Lily Dengate, Phoebe Sevrier, and Hannah Wittich. The reserves are Ashley Plugasley-Slukovic, Federica Johnson, Eliza Smakaj, and Nevaeh Lysit. In the 13-year-old category, it will be Charlotte Bolton, Ifeoma Serena Odaya, Erin Ellis, Evie Carruthers, Lily Cranfield, Holly O'Donoghue, Zara Stickens, and Effie Maxted. The reserves are Lucy Batt, Rona Raleigh, Summer Wooten-Wiles, and Chloe Robinson. Finally, in the 14-year-old category, the finalists are Tyler Thomas, Minnie Wilkinson, Sophia Simonas, Maria Stamanova, Lucinda Spalek-Puchacharen, Isabella Knight, Elise Butler, and Elsie Huxtable. The reserves are Maisie Durrant, Keely Thomas, Yasmin Amiri, and Svetlana Atke. Do need to withdraw, please do so as quick as you possibly can via the app. On to heat number 3 then, and this is how we are lining up across the board. Looks like it is going to be Philippe Mazur who has the lead at the moment. He's in lane number 1 from City of Southampton. Theodore Malik from Lansing College is in 2. Clark Hughes from City of Southampton in 3. Hugo Hunter from Dorking is in 4. Ethan Tang from Woking in 5. George Monks from Thanet Swim Club in 6. Tax Choptakar from Bracknell and Woking was in 7. And Charlie Woodward from Beacon is in lane number 8. So Philippe Mazur at the moment just leading the way, but Tax Choptakar not too far away from him there in 2nd place. Coming along quite strongly in the final half of the race is Clark Hughes and Hugo Hunter in lane numbers 3 and 4. But it will be Philippe Mazur who will get the touch at a time of 2:23.44. Tax Choptakar comes home in 2nd place. 3rd place they're going to Clark Hughes. Official result declared for heat number 3. Here's heat number 4. On to heat number 4 then. And this is how we line up. Neo Lee from Windsor is in lane number 1. Parker Pollard from Thanet goes in lane number 2. Ricardo Pavese from Reading goes in lane number 3. Cassian Corden of Windsor goes in lane number 4. Benjamin Curd of Larkfield is in lane number 5. We have Freddie Sorley of Portsmouth and Northsea in lane number 6. Austin Christopher from Newport Pagnell in 7. And Deshlea Shahal goes in lane number 8 for Guildford City. So at the moment then, looks like it's lane number 5 and Benjamin Curd who has the advantage as we head down towards the halfway point. Also very good swim at the moment from Neo Lee up there in lane number 1. Seeing, of course, Philippe Mazet just win from that lane as well, so potentially some quick water at the moment going in the outside lanes. Will be Benjamin Curd who gets to take the touch in front. Neo Lee in 2nd, 3rd going to Cassian Corden, 4th for Freddie Saul, 5th for Ricardo Pavese, 6th for Austin Christopher, 7th for Deshlea Shahal, and 8th at the moment for Parker Pollard in this heat. So still leading the way right now is Benjamin Curd, but Cassian Corden is now starting to really try to get on terms with the 2 leaders. Also still up there in lane number 1, Neo Lee, as we head the way down towards the final 50 metres then of this race. Going to be very, very tight on the touch, I suspect, for 1st and 2nd. It will be Benjamin Curd in 1st, 2nd now Cassian Corden, 3rd for Neo Lee, 4th for Freddie Saul, 5th for Austin Christopher, 6th for Ricardo Pavese, 7th for Deshlea Shahal, and 8th for Parker Pollard. So on we go then down to the final 25 metres. Still leading away at the moment is Benjamin Curd. 2nd place now for Cassian Corden, who's trying to get on terms with the leader. 3rd then coming along very strongly now in heat lane number 6, is Freddie Saul. And also still up there is Neo Lee in lane number 1. But it is going to be Benjamin Curd who will get the touch, and he will do so in a time of 2:15.93. 2nd will go to Cassian Corden. 3rd place will go to Freddie Saul. There's the official result declared for heat number 4. Time for heat 5. On to heat number 5 then. This is how we line up. Kareem Shaheen of Epsom District goes in lane number 1. Stanley Lewis of Thames Swimming Club goes in lane number 2. We then have Emerson Lebreton Eddis of Hamilton Waterlooville in 3. Stanley Preston of Whitecliff of Dover goes in lane number 4. In lane 5 we have Sonny Skinner of Basingstoke Bluefins. Gabriel Kunissingham of Leatherhead is in lane number 6. We then have Ethan Tallis of Guildford City in lane number 7. And then Isaac Quay of Reed Swimming Club in lane number 8. So leading the way at the moment then up there in lane number 5 is Sonny Skinner. Also going pretty well into 2nd early doors is Stanley Lewis. Trying to get back on terms there. 3rd place quite difficult to tell at the moment, but I think it might just be Stanley Preston there in lane number 4 who might just have that advantage for 3rd place. But right now it is Sonny Skinner who leads the way in the time 1:05.07. 2nd place going to Stanley Lewis. 3rd place going to Gabriel Kunissingham in 6th. 4th for Stanley Preston. 5th for Emerson Lebreton Eddis at this moment in time. So once again it is Sonny Skinner who leads the way. And if anything, he's putting himself clear daylight between himself and the rest of the field. There's some clear water between the rest of them. Looks pretty tight at the moment for 2nd and 3rd. There's about 5 or 6 across the pool there, pretty much in a line. But not in terms of the leader, because that's Sonny Skinner, and he leads at a time of 1:40.87. 2nd for Stanley Lewis, 3rd for Emerson Lebreton Eddis, 4th for Ethan Tallis, 5th for Isaac Quay, 6th for Stanley Preston, 7th for Gabriel Kunissingham, 8th for Kareem Shaheen as we head into the final 50 metres. And already 25 metres down, 25 to go for our leader, Sonny Skinner, at the moment. He is continuing to charge away from the field, going very well still there now. Maybe lane number 3, and that's Emerson Lebreton Eddis, who is just starting to charge. Don't forget as well, rule out lane number 8 too. Isaac Quay, who's having a good swing down here. But it is going to be Sonny Skinner who will get the touch, and he will do so in a time of 2:16.26. Second place will go to Emerson LeBreton Edis. Third place is going to go to Isaac Quay. Official result then declared for heat number 5. Here comes heat number 6. Heat number 6 then, and we line up like this. James Botham's at Maidenhead goes in lane number 1. We then have Oliver Marsh of East Grinstead in lane number 2. George Robinson of Guildford City is in lane number 3. Our only leader at this point looks to be Henry Brown of Thames Swimming Club. He's in lane number 4. Also alongside Nathan Austin of Elmbridge Phoenix, who now just about takes over the advantage. And he's in lane number 5. Lane number 6 is Jax Marshall from RTW Monson. Portsmouth Northsea is represented by Austin Wilkinson in lane number 7. And Leatherheads, Redditor Biamantara is in lane number 8. Includes our athlete lineup. So the top 2 at the moment are the 2 in the centre lanes, Nathan Austin and Henry Brown. Nathan Austin with just about a slight advantage of maybe a head or so away from Henry Brown, who's there in 2nd place. 3rd place at the moment, you have to say probably George Robinson, who will take the touch in 3rd as well. 4th place to James Botham, 5th for Oliver Marsh, 6th for Radita Biamantara, 7th for Jax Marshall, 8th for Austin Wilkinson at this stage of the race. Still, at the moment, it is Nathan Austin who leads the way. Maybe to put a little bit more daylight between himself and Henry Brown as well. Trying to get into it there as well. That top 3 place, that 3rd place, looks like maybe now going to James Botham's over there in lane number 1. George Robinson trying to come back at them too. But it is Nathan Austin with about a 1.5 seconds, maybe 1.7 second advantage away from Henry Brown. 3rd is George Robinson, 4th for James Botham, 5th for Oliver Marsh, 6th for Radita Biamantara, 7th for Austin Wilkinson, 8th for Jax Marshall. So Nathan Austin will come through and looks like he will seal the victory in this heat. He has pulled away in this last 100 metres or so. Going to be very, very tight for 2nd at the moment. Maybe Oliver Marsh, who might be having a very good end to the race here. But it will be Nathan Austin who will take the touch and will take the victory in a time of 2:12.30. First time I've seen him gone under 2:15 today. And Oliver Marsh also does the same. He comes home in 2nd. James Botham with a very good swim up there in lane 1. He comes home in 3rd place. Official result declared for heat 6. Here's heat number 7. The start then of our seeded heats, heat number 7 of 9. Sebastian Cardenas Gomez of Epsom District is in lane number 1. We then have Dane Watkins of Sevenoaks in lane number 2. Tyler Garcia of Hastings Seagull goes in lane number 3. And our 3rd fastest qualifier for this event at a time of 2:06.81 is Rory McDonald. He's in lane number 4 and does have the early advantage. Elliot Duruti of Crawley goes in lane number 5. Then we have Gabriel Marsh of RTW Monson going in lane number 6. Then we have Jacob Rust of Herne Bay. He's in lane number 7. Then we have Andy Lee of Guildford City. He is in lane number 8. So Rory McDonald then our 3rd fastest qualifier, and at the moment showing wide. He has the advantage in this race. Not too far behind him there is Elliot Duruti. And also Tyler Garcia. Dane Rawkins as well, not far behind either, as we take the touch of the turn for Rory McDonald at a time of 1:13. Second place right now going to Elliot Duruti. 3rd place now for Dane Rawkins as well. Not too far behind all 3 of them is Tyler Garcia there in lane number 3. But still, Rory McDonald has the advantage at the moment as we head down towards the 50-metre mark to go. 150 metres gone in the race once they take the turn here. And Rory McDonald in a time of 1:33.49 now leads the way. Elliot Durutti in second, third for Dane Wilkins, fourth for Tyler Garcia, fifth for Gabriel Marsh, sixth for Jacob Russ, seventh for Andy Lee, and eighth for Sebastian Cardam Gomez. So here comes Rory McDonald now trying to put some more clear water between himself and the field, but Elliot Durutti is not allowed him to have it all his own way today. As we come down then towards the final 15 metres or so. Very good swim this from Rory McDonald, proving why he is the third fastest qualifier. I don't think he's going to need to break his qualification time, which was 2:06.81, but he still beats it by a full second. 2:05.82 there for Rory McDonald. Gets home in front. Elliot Durutti comes home in second place. Dane Rawkins there with a good swim in lane 2. He comes third. Official result declared for heat 7. He's heat 8. On we go then to heat number 8, and this is how things look at the moment in time. Kieran East then of Leatherhead is in lane number 1. We then have Luke Wallace of Basingstoke Bluefins in 2. Cohen Daly of Portsmouth North Sea in 3. Our second fastest qualifier is Daniel Lawrence. He leads the way at the moment in a time of 2:05.24 was his qualification time. At the moment in lane 4, he has the advantage as we hit to the 100-metre mark. Then in lane 5 we have Hugo Failo of Atlantis, he's in 5. Zach Howell of Tigers is in 6. Henry Malone of Reed Swimming Club is in 7. And then we have Ed Crosby and Maxwell in lane number 8. So Daniel Lawrence continues to have the advantage. Second place at the moment is Hugo Failo. Doing very well there was Ed Crosby in lane number 8 at the moment. He looks like he may just be third, but also as well going extremely well. It's Cohen Daly there for Portsmouth North Sea. But it is all about Daniel Lawrence as he goes down towards the far end for the final time in this race, and a time of 1:33.76. Hugo Failo not too far behind him in second. Third place for Ed Crosby, fourth for Luke Wallace, fifth for Cohen Daly, sixth for Kieran East, seventh for Henry Malone, and eighth at the moment is Zach Howell. But Daniel Lawrence making sure that he will get through to the 14-year-old final later on in this session. He continues to swim very, very well indeed. His qualification time was 2:05.24. He is slightly easing down a little bit. Not too far off it though. 2:05.41 for Daniel Lawrence. He's comfortably through. Hugo Failo coming home in second. Going to be quite tight for third, but it's going to go to Luke Wallace. Official result declared for heat 8. It's time for our 9th and final heat. On we go then with our final male heat of this session, and this is how we line up. Logan West of Dover Lifeguard goes in lane number 1. Rowan Kearney of Wickham District goes in lane number 2. Then we have Charlie Shaw of Reed Swimming Club in lane number 3, and our fastest qualifier from Maidstone is Romeo Ball. He is in lane number 4. His qualification time of 2:05.20. Daniel Circuit then of Basingstoke Bluefins is in lane number 5. We have Razvan Lihat of Guildford City in lane number 6. Lewis Howard of Havant and Waterlooville goes in lane number 7. And then we have Matthew Saunders of Havant and Waterlooville going in lane number 8. So at the moment in time, it's Daniel Circuit who does have the advantage. Just ahead of Romeo Ball in second place. Third place is quite tight there between Charlie Shaw and Razvan Lihat. We'll keep an eye on that, of course, as the race progresses. But Daniel Circuit will have the lead then, and he will go over at a time of 1 minute, 0.14. Romeo Ball in second, third for Charlie Shaw, fourth for Rehan Lisbat. Rowan Kearney in fifth, then we have Logan West in sixth, seventh for Matthew Saunders, and eighth at the moment is Lewis Howard. So Daniel Circuit continues on his way, looking to try to make life a little bit more difficult for Romeo Ball than maybe our fastest qualifier as intended. He's had a very good meet so far, 3 gold medals for him in his age group. Can he add a fourth later on this afternoon? But Daniel Circuit wants to prove that he's not going to have it all his own way, as the gap now out to about a second or so from Romeo Ball in second. Charlie Shaw in third, Rowan Kearney in fourth, fifth for Razvan Lippert. So Daniel Circuit continues on as Romeo Ball. You just have to work a little bit harder than me. Potentially would have wanted to if he wants to try and win this heat now, but here he comes. Storming down a little bit now towards the final 50. As he will look to try to take Daniel Circuit on the final circuit, as it were, and he will come in to take the touch, and he will do in a time of 2:03.34. That is significantly quicker than what we have seen today so far, and it's significantly quicker than his qualifying time, as it is for Daniel Circuit, by the way. An excellent, excellent swim for the pair of them. Charlie Shaw will take third place in that heat. Official result declared then for heat number 9, and that concludes the heats for the boys 200 metre freestyle. We now move on to our final event of this session. It is the event number 206, the girls 100 metre butterfly. 12 heats in all on this one, and we're getting away now with heat number 1. Off and racing then for the first of our 12 heats here of the girls 100 metre butterfly. And in lane 3 from Wickham District, it's Annabelle Hewitt. In lane 4 from White Oak, we have Amelia Young. And in lane 5 from City of Milton Keynes, we have Jemima Green. So with the early advantage at the moment, looks like it's Annabelle Hewitt there in lane number 3 from Wickham District. But getting back into it now is Amelia Young from White Oak. And at third place will be Jemima Green as we head into the turn for the final time of this race. Annabelle Hewitt then leading the way at the moment in time, and Amelia Young then in second place. Third place for Jemima Green as we head into the closing stages. No change to the order as we have seen throughout this race, but coming back into it now though is Amelia Young. She is trying to get a little bit closer on turns with the leader. Annabelle Hewitt, though, still out there in front, but Amelia Young is starting to close in a little bit as we head in towards the closing stages. And Annabelle Hewitt, they're trying to hang on, but I don't think she's going to. Amelia Young, it might just take her here. And the final 5 metres, it will be Amelia Young who gets the touch at a time of 1:20.34, beats her qualifying time as well, as does Annabelle Hewitt. Jemima Green will come home in third place. Official result declared for heat number 1, here's heat number 2. So for the first time then here this afternoon, in the 100 metre butterfly heats, we have all 8 lanes in action. Lydia Masheka of Elmbridge Phoenix is in 1. Matilda Candy of Basingstoke Bluefins is in 2. Hattie Milner of Maidstone goes in 3. Then we have Maya Trimmer of Whitney and District in 4. Sienna Hopton of Wickham District is in lane number 5. Then we have Staines Swimming Club's Hannah Tong. She's in lane number 6. Georgia Collins of Dartford District is in lane number 7. Then we have Alice Dewey of City, Brighton and Hove in lane number 8. So leading the way then is Georgia Collins at the moment. They're in lane number 7. Also going pretty well now, though, in lane number 5 as well is Sienna Hopton. Third place is quite tight at the moment, but it looks like it is going to be Maya Trimmer that has that advantage. But right now, though, Georgia Collins down here in lane number 7 having an excellent swim and continuing to lead the way as we head in towards the closing stages. Going to be quite tight for second and third. I think it's just going to be coming to the middle two lanes to Maya Trimmer and Sienna Hopton. But at the moment, they are not going to catch Georgia Collins as we head in towards the final 5 metres. Georgia Collins will take the victory and will do so in a time of 1:16.29. It's going to be second for Hattie Milner, third place going to Maya Trimmer. Official result of the Clever Heat 2. Here's Heat 3 coming up. So I can give you the finalists for the boys 200 metre freestyle. First of all, in the 11 to 12 category, we will have Austin Wilkinson, Ethan Tallis, Philip Mazur, Tax Chottakar, Clark Hughes, Deshler Specier Shahal, Hugo Hunter, and Ethan Tang. The reserves are Parker Pollard, Isaac Barker, Simon Zinkovic, and George Monks. In the 13-year-old category, we have Elliot DeRuti, Luke Wallace, Lewis Howard, Zach Howell, Henry Malone, Oliver Marsh, James Bothams, and George Robinson. The reserves are Benjamin Kurd, Sonny Skinner, Sebastian Cardanas Gomez, and Cassian Corden. Finally, in the 14-year-old category, we have Romeo Ball, Daniel Circuit, Daniel Lawrence, Rory McDonald, Charlie Shaw, Hugo Failo, Dane Rawkins, and Nathan Austin. The reserves are Roan Kearney, Tyler Garcia, Cohen Daly, and Gabriel Marsh. If you could please make sure that you withdraw as soon as possible, if you need to, via the app. Lyra Glover wins heat number 3 there in a time of 1:17.53. Second place will go to Myla Cheeseman. Third is Alice Rogers. And there's the official result to Clever Heat 3. Time for heat number 4. On we go then with heat number 4. This is how our lineup looks. Theodora Stock of Windsor is in lane number 1. Justin Croucher of Guildford City is in lane number 2. Elsa Wotherspoon of Woking is in lane number 3. Brooke Tiller from Elmbridge Phoenix is in lane number 4. Layla Harding of Thanet Swim Club goes in lane number 5. Then we have Nevaeh Lysett of Winchester City Penguins in 6. Sophia Razicka of White Oak goes in lane number 7. And in lane number 8 it is Eliana Orji from Atlanta Swimming Club. Elsa Wotherspoon then leads the way after the first 50 metres, but it is very, very tight between the top 4, it looks like. Lane number 4 as well, getting involved in there is Brooke Tiller. Layla Harding as well, not far away. Also as well, trying to get on turns there, it looks like as well, is Sofia Radzica and Eliana Orji as well, not far away there in lane number 8. As we're heading towards the closing stages then of this heat. Looks like it is still just about in front to Elsa Wotherspoon in lane number 3. Trying to pull away a little bit actually from the rest of the field. Trying to get the touch there is going to be quite tight for second and for third, but it will be Elsa Wotherspoon who will get the touch in the time 1:14.05. Layla Harding comes home in second. Brooke Tiller will come home in third place. Here is the official result for heat number 4. Time of heat 5. On we go then with heat number 5. Hetty Martin of Basingstoke is in lane number 1. We then have Ella Baker of Tigers in lane number 2. Lucy Flatt of Crawley is in lane number 3. And we have Mia Eckley of City Milk Keynes going in lane number 4. Daniela Laura Sanabria is in lane number 5. Penny Burl of Atlantic College is in lane number 6. Daniela, of course, coming from Bracknell and Wokingham. Thea Routley of Guildford City is in lane number 7. And then we have Lily Withnell going in lane number 8. Leading the way then is Hetty Martin. Looks like they're in lane number 1 at the end of that touch, but also now going very well is Mia Eckley as well. As she looks like she might just have the advantage at the moment as we heading towards the final 25 metres. Also going very well there as well, looks like in lane number 8. It's Lily Withnell trying to stay with the leader. Quite tight though for all the placings really now. Also coming along very well there, Lucy Flatt over in lane number 3. Trying to get on turns with our leader here, Mia Eckley. It's going to be pretty tight on the touch. And it is going to be Mia Eckley in a time of 1:15.02 that will get that touch there. Lucy Flatt coming home in second. Third going to Ella Baker. And there is the official result for heat number 5. Time of heat 6. Heat 6 of 12 then, and here we are in terms of our lineup. Camilla Thirlby from Guildford City goes in lane number 1. We have Lottie Geary of Maxwell in lane number 2. Zara Stickins of Blackline goes in lane number 3, with Eva Harvey of Hart going in lane number 4. Working District's Eliza Perkins goes in lane number 5. Then we have Tabby Lookham-Jones of Leatherhead going in lane number 6. Anya Agarwal from Midway Maritime is in lane number 7. And in lane number 8 it is Summer Wootton Wiles of Portsmouth North Sea. So Tabby Lookham-Jones has the lead at the moment after the first 50 metres. Looks like second place right now is quite tight there. It looks like it's Eva Harvey who may just have that. Looks like it's actually going to be 4 or 5 in a line here. So Eva Harvey and also Eliza Perkins, also Anya Agarwal and Tabby Lookham-Jones all trying to get involved here as we head towards the closing stages. Zara Stickins as well trying to get involved too down there in lane number 3. Looks like now though lane number 4, and that's Eva Harvey that might just have the advantage here as we head into the final 5 metres. It's going to be pretty tight on the touch, but it is going to be Eva Harvey who will get that touch at the time 1:13 dead. Tabby Lookham-Jones taking home second place, Eliza Perkins there in third. Official results declared for heat number 6. Time of heat 7. On to heat number 7 then. This is how we line up. We have Charlotte Bolton of Beausejour Barracuda in lane number 1. Hadley Smith of Guildford City in 2. Isla Gadsby of Maxwell goes in lane number 4. Staying Suing Club's Olivia Barry is in lane number 5. We then have Holly O'Donoghue of Hastings Seagull in lane number 6. Esme Cartwright of Portsmouth Northsea goes in lane number 7. And also in lane number 8, it's Jessica Oatman of City, Brighton and Hove. Hadley Smith has the lead then after the first 50, but going quite well with her there is Olivia Barry in lane number 5. Looks like as well good swim there from Charlotte Bolton up there in lane number 1. She has a little bit of the advantage as well. But it is still Hadley Smith, but coming along quite strongly there is Olivia Barry in lane number 5. Trying to get on terms as well with her. Can she pass her though is the big question, and I'm not sure she will do as we enter the closing stages. It is going to be Hadley Smith who will just get the touch, and she will do so. In a time of 1:10.23, Olivia Barry coming home in second, third place going to Isla Gadsby. Official result declared for heat 7, his heat 8. Off and racing then, and this is how things stand. Maria Stamanova of Woking goes in lane number 1, and we have Elsie Saffer of RTW Monson going in 2. Sophie Burgos of Havant and Waterlooville goes in lane number 3, and then Erin Ellis of Leatherhead in lane number 4. Amy Young of Fair Nomads goes in lane number 5, then we have Ella Redfern of Wickham District in 6. Media Heat of Wickham District goes in 7, and then we have Grace Hunter of Maxwell in lane number 8. So looking at this stage there at the moment, it's Elsie Saffer who has a significant advantage over the rest of the field up there in lane number 2. Also going very well in lane number 7 is Amelia Heap, who's just trying to get on terms with the leader. Third place at the moment looks like it's between lane number 5, Amy Young, and also Grace Hunter as well, who's having a good swim in lane number 8. But it is Elsie Saffer at the moment who will come in and take the touch, and will do so in a very, very quick time indeed. Her qualification time was 1:12.14. She's beaten that in a considerable time, really. Amelia Heap there in second place. Third place will go to Sophie Burgos, but Elsie Saffer goes under 1:10. First time we've seen that today. 1:08, 1:09.84. Official result declared then for heat 8. Here comes heat number 9. Heat number 9 of 12 then. This is how we line up. Chloe Robinson of Sevenoaks goes in lane number 1. Lily Simbeck of Havant and Waterlooville is in lane number 2. Lane number 3 is Tyler Thomas of RTW Monson. Annabelle Van Giel of Epsom District is in 4. Then we have Celine Lejeune, who does have the early advantage of City of Oxford. She's in lane number 5. Nora Jepson of Wickham District is going with her, and she's in lane number 6. Lane 7 is Alana Jones of City of Southampton, and then we have Marianne Dar of Guildford City in lane number 8. Nora Jepson does take the lead over the final turn there onto that second 50. Selina Juda in second place, but very, very tight now for those place 6. But here comes Nora Jepson, who is making a storming last 50, trying to put herself some clear daylight between herself and the rest of the field. Going pretty well there is Alana Jones as well in lane 7, having a very good swim, trying to get on terms there with the leader. Coming into the final 5 metres now, and Nora Jepson still has the lead, but coming quite strongly there in lane number 3 is Tyler Thomas, but she will not be able to get the touch. It will be Nora Jepson at a time of 1:11.09. Tyler Thomas comes home in second place. Third place for Annabelle Van Giel. And there's the official result for heat 9. Time for heat 10. Start then of our seeded heats, the final 3 heats of this session. Delilah Ledbury from Wanted White Horses is in lane number 1. Judy Strzeziak of Tigers is in lane number 2. Then we have Lily Cranfield of Dorking Swimming Club in 3. Jessica Steed from Dover Lifeguard Swimming Club is our third fastest qualifier for this event, time of 1:05.89. She's in lane number 4. Emily Mercer of Wickham District goes in lane number 5. Then we have Hattie Layton of City Brighton and Hove in 6. Lily Pacheco Walsh of Leatherhead is in 7. Then we have Eva Shakuru of Leatherhead in lane number 8. So Jessica Steed at the moment has the lead from Emily Mercer in 2nd. 3rd place at the moment going to Hattie Layton. 4th place is quite tight between Lily Cranfield and Lily Pacheco Walsh. But right now, Jessica Steed proving exactly why she is our third fastest qualifier, although Emily Mercer is not allowing her to have it all her own way as we enter the closing stages. Looks like it's going to be Jessica Steed, though, who will get the touch and will do so in a very competitive time as well. 1:07.36 for Jessica Steed. Emily Mercer coming home in 2nd. Hattie Layton will take 3rd place. Official result declared then for Heat 10. Here comes Heat 11. On to Heat number 11 then, and this is how we line up. Eve Palmer of Winchester City Penguins is in 1. Miley Saunders of Hastings Seagull goes in lane number 2. Jenny Betzel of Wickham District is in 3. Then we have Minnie Wilkinson, our 2nd fastest qualifier for this event. She's in lane number 4. For a time of 1:05.29 was her qualification. Emily Heavens of Mid-Sussex Miles in lane number 5. Then we have Maggie Broniowska of Guildford City in lane number 6. Then we have Jessica Power of Leatherhead in lane number 7. And completing our lineup for this race is Hattie Stanley in lane number 8. So Minnie Wilkinson leads the charge at the moment and leads the way as the 2nd fastest qualifier. Going along very well though at the moment is lane number 5. That's Emily Heavens trying to get on terms with her. Lane number 3 is Jenny Bessel. She's in 3rd place there. But Minnie Wilkinson seems to have this one reasonably under control, even though some pressure applied there from Emily Heavens as well. Emily Heavens' qualification time was 1:06.85, but Minnie Wilkinson 1:05.49 will get her into the win for this heat. Emily Heavens then will come home in 2nd. Jenny Bessel will take 3rd place. Official result declared for heat number 11. Time for our 12th and final heat. Off and racing then in our final heat of this session. We have Victoria Griffin of Dover Lifeguard in lane number 1. Emily King of Portsmouth Northsea is in 2. In lane 3, we have Anna Collins of Guildford City Swimming Club, and then we have our fastest qualifier for this event, the time of 1:04.84. From Leatherhead, it is Sophia Simonis. Isabella Knight of Winchester City goes in lane number 5. Then we have Emily Bourne of Winchester City in lane number 6. Danielle Griffith-Lamaju from Dartford District, who is in 2nd place at the moment. She is in lane number 7. And finally, Keely Thomas from Woking completes our lineup in lane number 8. Sophia Simonis continues on her way. Of course, she won a couple of medals last night, including a gold as well. So she knows how to win this event. She won the event last night. She won the 200 fly last night. So she knows how to do that very, very well. But looks like she's going to take the win at a time 1:05.42. Comfortably through. Isabella Knight will come home 2nd, and Anna Collins comes home in 3rd position. That is the official result then, coming up very, very shortly. We will just wait for the official result to be confirmed. And there it is. Event 12, Heat 12's official results confirmed, and that concludes the heats for event 206. That is the girls 100-meter butterfly. We will now have a pause while we get things ready for our finals session. The warm-up will begin immediately, I'm being told. We will announce the finals, obviously, for the 100 butterfly for the girls as soon as possible. So we are aiming to have the first final of this session around about 10 past 3, so in about half an hour's time. Warm-up will be 25 minutes, between 20 to 3 and 5 past 3.
Safety announcement. You are reminded that the water depth at the shallow end is 1.80 metres and the deep end is 1.8 metres. Starting blocks are 0.75 metres above the water at the end of the pool. Coaches are reminded that only swimmers who have reached the ASA Competitive Start Award standard are permitted to start using a shallow racing dive from the starting blocks. Others who have not reached this standard must start in the water. If you are starting in the water, you must lower yourself over the side. Do not jump or dive. If there is a full start, swimmers, you must continue with a shallow racing dive. You must not topple into the water head downwards, as this is dangerous. An alarm will be sounded should it be necessary to evacuate the building. The balcony spectators, please follow the marked emergency exits. Swimmers and officials must not return to the changing rooms to collect their clothes or belongings and shall be guided by the pool staff. In accordance to wave power, please remember, no mobile phones are allowed in the changing rooms.
Firstly, before we get going with this finals, and before we get going with the warm-up, I can tell you the finalists for the girls 100-meter butterfly. Before we do that, though, can we please just ask if a representative from Fairham Nomads and Black Lion could please make their way upstairs to the officials' desk. That's Fairham Nomads and Black Lion, please. Right, so the girls 100-meter butterfly finalists in the 11 to 12 category are as follows. We then have Isla Gadsby, Selina Zhu, Hetty Martin, Georgia Collins, Sophia Radzicka, Jessica Oakman, Lyra Glover and Hattie Milner. The reserves are Theodora Stropp, Maya Trimmer, Myla Cheeseman and Thea Routley. In the girls 13-year-old 100-meter butterfly, the finalists are Anna Collins, Hadley Smith, Lily Cranfield, Olivia Barry, Eva Shakuru, Nora Jepson, Hattie Stanley and Eva Harvey. The reserves are Tabby Lookham-Jones, Maram Dar and Eliza Perkins. Moving on to the 14-year-old category, the finalists are Sophia Simonis, Minnie Wilkinson, Amelie F. Heavens, Jessica Steed, Jenny Bessel, Isabella Knight, Eve Palmer and Amelie Mercer. The reserves are Hattie Layton, Danielle Griffith-Manju, Emily Bourne and Lily Pacheco Walsh. You have 5 minutes to withdraw, please. 5 minutes to withdraw. If you need to, please withdraw using the QR codes on the pool side. And don't forget as well for coaches and managers to please check Meet Mobile regularly because we will update the withdrawals live as they happen.
So coaches and team managers, just a reminder, any withdrawals from the finals, please get them in ASAP. You've only got another couple of minutes and we do not want empty lanes in finals. So if you're not going to swim, please get withdrawn. That way everybody gets a full heat.
Full final.
Натяни руки, левая рука вытянула вперед и назад вытяни. То есть стой на спине и кролем, вытяни руки, идеально в ровно далеко. Ровно ляг, руки выше. И ноги падают, и головы не высовывай.
Okay, so it's just to let you know that there are 5 minutes left of warm-up. 5 minutes left in case you do need to warm up for finals. If you do not, then that's absolutely fine, but our finals will begin at 10 past 3. 10 past 3, thank you. I must say a massive thank you to our marshals as we are already nearly ready to go for the start of our finals. We'll just double check a few things and then we'll get ready for the start of our finals here on session 2 of day 2. Session 5 it is now of the Swimming England South East Long Course Championships. We'll be introducing the athletes for the first set of finals in a moment. We will just double check a few things with our officials and we'll be nearly ready to go. Okay, then everybody, it is now time to welcome the athletes for the boys 11 to 12 200 meter individual medley final. And let's meet them then. In lane 1, representing City of Southampton, Simon Zinkovic. In lane 2, representing Guildford City, Ethan Tallis. In lane 3, representing Portsmouth North Sea, Austin Wilkinson. In lane 4, representing Mid-Sussex Marlins, Alexander Oman. In lane 5, representing Bracknell and Wokingham, Tash Chotnikar. In lane 6, representing Portsmouth North Sea, Damir Yakno. In lane 7, representing Thanet, Parker Pollard. And in lane 8, representing Redhill and Reigate, Harry Ola. As your athletes for the boys, 200 meter individual medley, 11 to 12 final. Off and racing then. In the first of our finals for this afternoon, starting off pretty well there in lane number 4 is Alexander Oman. He has the early advantage here on this butterfly leg. Second at the moment looks like it is Tash Chotnikar, also going pretty well there in lane number 6 is Damien Yakno, but at the moment it's all about Alexander Oman, of course fastest qualifier, that's why he is in lane number 4. At the moment starting off pretty well, 31.37 for the opening 50. Tash Chotnikar in second, third now Austin Wilkinson, fourth for Parker Pollard, fifth for Harry Ola there on that leg of the race. Alexander Oman though still out in front, maybe about a metre or so clear now of Tash Chotnikar in second place. Very, very tight for third, but still Austin Wilkinson right there in third, going very well on this backstroke leg is Parker Pollard as well. So we will see what happens as we come down towards the final part of the backstroke leg. Still Alexander Oman in front as we touch the turn and now move on to the breaststroke leg. Alexander Oman will take the touch in first with a time of 1:10.40. We then got Tash Chotnikar in second, third for Austin Wilkinson, fourth for Ethan Tallis, fifth for Parker Pollard, sixth for Damien Yakno, seventh for Simon Zinkovic, and eighth is Harry Ola. So Alexander Oman continues to lead at the moment. But here comes Austin Wilkinson trying to move up into second place. That at the moment is where he is, and we are going to continue on then now. So Alexander Oman will have the advantage, still out in front, but Austin Wilkinson is chasing him down a bit here as we head down on towards the final part of the breaststroke leg. Austin Wilkinson now moving up into second position. Now the nearest challenger to our leader, who has been the leader all the way through. Alexander Oman will take the touch and will take it in first place. Then comes Austin Wilkinson, Tash Chotnikar in third place. Fourth place at the moment then goes to Ethan Tallis. Fifth for Damien Yakno, sixth for Harry Ola, Parker Pollard in seventh, and Simon Zinkovic in eighth. So on we go then to the final 25 metres, and it is still Alexander Oman who is leading the way. Austin Wilkinson with the charge, also Tash Chotnikar trying to get involved as we head towards the closing stages. Austin Wilkinson might just be tracking down Alexander Oman here. As we head down towards the final 5 metres, it's going to be very, very tight on the touch, but I think Alexander Oman might just get there. Here comes the touch, it will be Alexander Oman Oman at a time of 2:33.25, who does get the gold medal, but what a finish there from Austin Wilkinson. Third place goes to Tax Chopnikar. We will just wait for the official result, and here it is. Tax Chopnikar with the bronze, Austin Wilkinson with the silver, but in a time of 2:33.25. Your 11 to 12 boys 200 metre individual medley champion, representing Mid Sussex Marlins, is Alexander Oman. So it is now time then to welcome the athletes for the boys 13-year-old 200 metre individual medley final. Let's meet them then, shall we? In lane 1, representing Eastbourne, it's Zeke Tennant. In lane 2, representing Leatherhead, Oscar Larami. In lane 3, representing Atlantis, Ethan Brown. In lane 4, representing Tigers, Zach Howell. In lane 5, representing Basingstoke Bluefins, Luke Wallace. In lane 6, representing Leatherhead, Radita Biamatara. In lane 7, representing City of Brighton and Hove, Lucas Yu. And finally, in lane 8, representing Leatherhead, Gabriel Kunasinghe. Those are your athletes for the boys 13-year-old 200 metre individual medley final. Thirteen-year-old 200 metre individual medley final then is underway. Looks like a good start there from Zach Howell over there in the middle lane. Also going pretty well, Luke Wallace as well in 5 at the early stages of this race as we head on to the butterfly leg, of course. Again, if you are new to swimming or just joining us on the live stream and don't know the rules for the individual medley, we will have 50 metres of butterfly, 50 metres of backstroke, which is where we're going to go on to now with Zach Howell in the lead. After that, it'll be 50 metres of breaststroke and then 50 metres of freestyle. So Luke Wallace then in second position at the moment as we head on to the backstroke leg. We've got Zach Howell still in the lead at the moment. Going very well there is Ethan Brown as well in lane number 3 as he's trying to get on terms with the leader, maybe just moving into second place. Third place right now there is Luke Wallace. Also going pretty well there, Oscar Larami there in lane number 2. And don't rule out as well a good swim here from Gabriel Kunasinghe as well, who's just trying to get on terms as well in lane number 8. But right now the top 4 are across the middle of the pool. Is going to be Zach Howell, who will take the touch just behind Ethan Brown. Ethan Brown with a very good backstroke there and gets himself into the lead. Third is Luke Wallace, 4th is Oscar Larami, and now the top 4 looking to try to move themselves clear and maybe trying to get involved here. Here comes Ethan Brown with a really good start to his breaststroke leg, putting himself a bit of daylight between himself and Zach Howell as we head into the final 25 metres. Third place now for Luke Wallace, second there for Oscar Larami. In lane number 2 is in 4th. At the moment in time, 5th place looks like it's going to be Radita Biamatara. Zeke Tennant there in 6th place as well. 7th now coming along is Lucas Yu, who's having a great swim on the breaststroke leg, getting himself involved into the medal positions potentially. As we head down towards the closing stages of the breaststroke leg, it's Ethan Brown with the lead at the moment, but Lucas Yu is there, right there in 2nd position. 3rd place is Luke Wallace. 4th there for Zach Howell. 5th for Radita Biamatara. 6th for Oscar Larami. 7th for Gabriel Kunasinghe, and 8th for Zeke Tennant. As we move down towards the closing stages then of this race, the 200 metre 13-year-old individual medley final. Really good turn there from Luke Wallace, who may have just taken up the lead, but now here comes Zach Howell again. Ethan Brown is not too far away. It looks like that's where the medals are going. The question is, which way are they going? Zach Howell is now going to take it up into the final 5 metres, but back comes Luke Wallace as well. It's going to be pretty tight on the touch. Who's it going to be? Who's going to be the champion? It's going to be Luke Wallace in a time of 2:20.70. Fantastic race. Zach Howell there, having to settle for second, but what a final effort from both of them on the 50 in the freestyle. Ethan Brown will take the bronze. What a race. Here's the official result then. Ethan Brown will take the bronze, Zach Howell the silver, but at a time of 2:26.70 seconds, your 13-year-old individual medley boys champion, representing Basingstoke Bluefins, it's Luke Wallace. So it's now time then to welcome the athletes for the boys 14-year-old 200-meter individual medley final. So let's read them then, shall we? In lane 1, representing Hazelmere, it's Henry Hartman. In lane 2, representing Leatherhead, Harry Harris. In lane 3, representing Atlantis, Hugo Failo. In lane 4, representing Guildford City, Daniel Lawrence. In lane 5, representing Maidstone, Romeo Ball. In lane 6, representing Chalfont Otters, Daniel Mashula. In lane 7, representing RTW Monson, Gabriel Marsh. And in lane 8, representing Black Lion, Ewan Delaney. Those are your athletes in the boys 200-meter individual, 14-year-old individual medley final. Here we go then, the boys 200-meter individual medley final for 14-year-olds is underway, and straight away a very good start there from Daniel Lawrence in the middle lane. He has got off to a good start, and also getting off to a very good start there, Daniel Mashula in lane number 6 as well, right on terms of the pace. Also going pretty well there in lane number 3, Hugo Failo, and also as well, Harry Harris as well, had a very good qualifying time earlier on today. Very good performance in the heats. But it is Daniel Lawrence who has the advantage at the moment in time. He is in first place. Second place going to Daniel Mashula. Third there for Harry Harris as we move on to the backstroke leg. And Daniel Lawrence is still out there in front. Daniel Mashula trying to get involved as well here in that one. But Daniel Lawrence, if anything, is now putting himself some clear daylight between himself and the rest of the field. Maybe about 2 meters clear or so of the rest of the field on this backstroke leg. The question is, can anybody get closer to him on the breaststroke or the freestyle? Daniel Lawrence then from Guildford City is our leader at the moment in time. He takes the touch of the time of 1:06.74. Second place now for Daniel Mashula. Gabriel Marsh as well had a very good backstroke leg. He's into third place, and into fourth place right now is Harry Harris. So onto the breaststroke leg we go. Romeo Ball is still right there in lane 5, and look at him going now. He is starting to motor in towards the top 3 placings, and maybe just trying to chase down Daniel Lawrence here as we head in towards the closing stages of this race. Now looking as well, also in lane number 6, Daniel Mashula is right there too, and it is 4, 5 and 6 is where the medals are going, and what a comeback this is from Romeo Ball. He was right towards the back, but now he is in the second place as we head in towards the closing stages of this race. Daniel Lawrence though still in front, Romeo Ball in second, third place at the moment going to Daniel Mashula, Harry Harris going into fourth position, fifth place for Hugo Failo, sixth for Gabriel Mars, seventh for Ewan Delaney, and eighth is Henry Hartman. On we go onto the freestyle leg, and Romeo Ball is now starting to make his move. 25 metres to go. Daniel Lawrence and Romeo Ball, they've been sharing the medals around with them throughout the weekend here in Crawley, and I'm going to share them again. It looks like Romeo Ball might just be getting on top here with 5 metres to go. A fantastic final 100 from Romeo Ball, sees him become the 200-metre 14-year-old individual medley champion. What a final 100 that is from Romeo Ball. Second go to Daniel Lawrence, and Harry Harris will take the bronze up there in lane number 2. Here comes the official result then. Harry Harris will take the bronze, Daniel Lawrence the silver, but at a time of 2:18.49 seconds, your 14-year-old 200-metre individual medley boys champion, representing Maidstone, it's Romeo Ball. So we now then move on to event number 204. It is the girls' 50-metre freestyle finals. And now let's meet the athletes in the 11 to 12 finals. In lane 1, representing Barracuda, it's Phoebe Sebre. In lane 2, representing Jersey, Penny Wilson. In lane 3, representing City of Oxford, Selena Hugh. In lane 4, representing Atlantis, Eliana Orgy. In lane 5, representing Guildford City, Margot Specier Shahal. In lane 6, representing Guildford City, Ava Robson. In lane 7, representing Eastbourne, Lily Daygates. And in lane 8, representing Amersham, it's Hannah Whittich. Those are your athletes in the girls, 11 to 12, 50 meter freestyle final. The Fast and Furious races begin, the 50 meter freestyle final. Starting off pretty well there in lane number 5, Margot Specia-Shahal. Also Eliana Orji as well, trying to get on turns with her there in lane number 4. Also going pretty well, Selena Ju in lane number 3. Heading towards the closing stages, very, very tight as it always is. But Eliana Orji in the middle lane, just trying to make sure that she gets the touch here. But Margot Specia-Shahal might just have it here in lane number 5. It's all going to be on the touch. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to get it? It's going to be Eliana Orji at a time of 28.43. Excellent finish there. She just about gets the job done there for the gold medal. Margot Specia-Shahal taking the silver, and Selena Ju will take the bronze medal. So we go again, Selena Ju with the bronze, Margot Specia-Shahal with the silver, but in a time of 28.43 seconds. Your gold medalist in the 11 to 12 girls 50 meter freestyle, representing Atlantis, it's Eliana Orji. And now it's time then to welcome the athletes in the girls' 13-year-old 50 meter freestyle final. Time to meet them then, and we start off in lane number 1 with Mid Sussex Marlins. Representing them, it is Effie Maxted. In lane 2, representing Hastings Seagull, it's Holly O'Donoghue. In lane 3, representing Leatherhead, Erin Ellis. In lane 4, representing Beausejour Barracuda, Charlotte Bolton. In lane 5, representing Dartford District, Ipioma Serena Odaya. In lane 6, representing Guildford City, Evie Carruthers. In lane 7, representing Black Lion, Zara Stickens. And in lane 8, representing Wickham District, Lucy Batt. Those are your athletes in the girls' 13-year-old 50 meter freestyle final. Off and racing then in the 50 metre freestyle girls final for the 13-year-olds, and straight away lane number 6 there, Evie Carruthers may just have the early advantage. Also going pretty well, lane number 8, Lucy Batt as well, as we head into the final 25 metres. Looking to see if everybody else is getting there across the pool, but probably not at the moment. Evie Carruthers has the advantage. Coming along though really strongly there though. In lane number 4 now is Charlotte Bolton. Who's it going to be on the touch? It's going to be pretty tight though. Who's it going to be? It is going to be Evie Carruthers at a time of 28.49 seconds. Charlotte Bolton will get the silver. The bronze medal going to Erin Ellis. There is the official result then. Erin Ellis with the bronze, Charlotte Bolton with the silver, but at a time of 28.49 seconds. Your 13-year-old 50 metre freestyle girls champion representing Guildford City is Evie Carruthers. So it is now time then to welcome the athletes for the girls' 14-year-old 50 metre freestyle final. Let's meet them then. In lane 1, representing Maidstone, Elise Butler. In lane 2, representing Winchester City, Isabella Knight. In lane 3, representing Leatherhead, Sophia Simonas. In lane 4, representing RCW Monson, Tyler Thomas. In lane 5, representing Wickham District, Minnie Wilkinson. In lane 6, representing Woking, Maria Stamanova. In lane 7, representing Maidstone, Lucinda Spalek Butchacharen. And in lane 8, representing Aaron Trident, Elsie Huxtable. Those are your athletes in the girls' 14-year-old 50 metre freestyle final. Final sprint race then of the session. It is the girls 50-meter freestyle final. Straight away, good start there from Elsie Huxtable, actually in lane number 8. So very, very good start indeed. Now they're starting to power through. At the moment is Tyler Thomas, fastest qualifier for this event, and now she has the advantage. Also going pretty well there behind her in lane number 3, Sophia Simonas, who is just trying to make a bit of a move here as we head into the closing stages. But it's going to be Tyler Thomas who will take the touch at a time of 27.47. Excellent tough there from Tyler Thomas. It's going to be Sophia Simonas with the silver. Elsie Butler, Elise Butler I should say, sorry, excuse me, who gets the bronze medal. There is the official result then. Elise Butler taking the bronze, Sophia Simonas with the silver, but in a time of 27.47. Your gold medalist in the 14-year-old 50-meter freestyle girls champion, representing RTW Monson, it's Tyler Thomas. We now move on then to event number 205. It is the boys 200-meter freestyle finals, and we start off as always by meeting the athletes in the 11 to 12 final. Let's meet them then, shall we? In lane 1, representing Dorking Swimming Club, it's Hugo Hunter. In lane 2, representing City of Southampton, it's Clark Hughes. In lane 3, representing City of Southampton, Philippe Mazur. In lane 4, representing Portsmouth Northsea, Austin Wilkinson. In lane 5, representing Guildford City, Ethan Tallis. In lane 6, representing Bracknell and Wokingham, Tash Topnikar. In lane 7, representing Guildford City, Deshler Spechier Chahal. And in lane 8, representing Woking, it's Ethan Tang. These are your athletes in the boys 11 to 12 200-meter freestyle final. Off and racing then in the boys 11 to 12 200-meter freestyle final. Looks like maybe the early advantage they're going over to Clark Hughes over there in lane number 2, maybe just ahead of the rest of the field, but not by much. Also going pretty well there, Hugo Hunter as well from Dorking there in lane number 1. And also again on the outside again, Ethan Tang there going pretty well in lane number 8 on this first 50. But looks like it's going to be Philippe Mazur who might just take over in front. Just behind him, in fact, actually, there is Ethan Tang is in front there. Philippe Mazur in second place at this very early stage of the race. So we will keep an eye on that, obviously, of course, as they come down towards the timing end. Remember, of course, again, if you need to swim, the pool length is 50 metres. So we will have 4 laps of the pool as we come down to the 100-metre mark then at this next turn. And it is still Ethan Tang who has that advantage at the moment in time. Also going pretty well though. Still in lane number 3, Philippe Mazur. Austin Wilkinson getting involved as well now, maybe starting to take over the control of this race in lane number 4. And also as well Ethan Tallis in lane number 5. Austin Wilkinson with the advantage, Ethan Tallis in second, Philippe Mazur in third, Ethan Tang in fourth, Clark Hughes in fifth, Hugo Hunter in sixth, Tash Topnikar in 7th, and Deshler Spechier Chahal taking 8th place at the moment in time. Not too much to separate the top 2 at the moment in time. In the middle lanes, Austin Wilkinson in 4, Ethan Tallis in 5. Also going pretty well there in lane number 6 now, Tash Topnikar as well, trying to get back into the race. Also as well, Philippe Mazur still right there with the top 2 at the moment in 3rd place. Austin Wilkinson, though, will have the lead as we head into the final 50 metres. 2nd place at the moment going to Ethan Tallis. 3rd place to Philippe Mazur. 4th to Tash Topnikar. 5th for Clark Hughes. Hugo Hunter in 6th. Ethan Tang in 7th. And Deshler Spechier Chahal now in 8th place. Really good turn there from Austin Wilkinson. Has got him pretty much body length clear now or so of his nearest rival, Ethan Tallis, in 2nd place. Tash Topnikar trying to get back on terms and maybe trying to get 2nd here. Looks like he might have 3rd, but it looks like it's going to be Austin Wilkinson as we head into the closing stages. Austin Wilkinson, he was the fastest qualifier for this final, and now he has entered into the 200 freestyle boys champion for 11 to 12. Excellent swim there from Austin Wilkinson. He will take the gold medal. We will just wait for the confirmation of the official results. And here it is. Ethan Tallis will take the bronze medal. Tash Topniker will take the silver. But at a time of 2:19.22 seconds, your 11 to 12 200 metre freestyle boys champion representing Portsmouth North Sea is Austin Wilkinson. So then, now time to welcome the athletes for the boys' 13-year-old 200 metre freestyle final. Let's meet them then, shall we? Starting off in lane number 1, representing Maidenhead, it's James Bothams. In lane 2, representing Tigers, Zach Howell. In lane 3, representing Hampton Waterlooville, Lewis Howard. In lane 4, representing Crawley, Elliot Durruti. In lane 5, representing Basingstoke Bluefins, Luke Wallace. In lane 6, representing Reed Swimming Club, Henry Malone. In lane 7, representing East Grinstead, Oliver Marsh. And in lane 8, representing Guildford City, George Robinson. Those are your athletes in the boys' 200 metre 13-year-old freestyle final. Often racing then in the boys' 13-year-old 200 metre freestyle final. Looks like it is Elliot Durruti who does have the advantage over there, of course, in lane number 4. He was the fastest qualifier by about 4 seconds from the rest of the field, so we shall see if he can convert that into a gold medal here this afternoon. Second place right now looks very, very tight indeed. Might just be lane number 7, and that is Oliver Marsh too, but we will have a look at that in just a second or so. Looks like though it is still Elliot Durruti who does have that advantage as well. George Robinson over there in lane number 8 as well, going pretty well. And also as well in lane number 6, Henry Malone as well, trying to get involved and get on terms with that one. But it is all about at the moment Elliot Durruti who leads the way here as we head on towards the halfway stages. But clear daylight between himself and the rest of the field. Lewis Howard may have just moved into 2nd position. Just behind him there in 3rd place is Henry Malone. 4th place at the moment, so it's very, very tight indeed. But 4th at that particular turn was George Robinson. 5th for James Bothams. 6th at the moment is Luke Wallace. 7th is Zach Howell. And 8th position is Oliver Marsh. So at the moment it is Elliot Durruti who does have the advantage and has a big advantage as well. He is going to go over in the lead, and I don't think it's going to be a caught at this moment in time unless something truly dramatic happens, although we have seen that throughout the weekend sometimes. Lewis Howard now moves into 2nd place, 3rd now for Henry Malone there in lane number 6, but at the moment it is all about Elliot Durruti with 25 metres to go. Chasing him down at the moment looks like Henry Malone potentially for 2nd place, 3rd place for Lewis Howard, getting caught in the wash a little bit, but that's because Elliot Durruti has been outstanding throughout the day. He has been the one to beat, and no one has beaten him. 13-year-old 200 metre freestyle champion is Elliot Durruti of Crawley. 2nd place is going to go to Lewis Howard. 3rd place then will go to Henry Malone. Official result coming up for us in just a moment in time. Henry Malone will take the bronze medal. Lewis Howard will take the silver. But in a time of 2:07.75 seconds, your gold medalist in the 13-year-old 200 metre freestyle champion representing Crawley, it's Elliot Durruti. So then it's now time to welcome the athletes for the boys' 200 metre freestyle final.
Go, boys, come on.
Go. Okay, so we will announce the finalists then. Elmbridge Phoenix, Nathan Austin goes in lane number 1. We have Atlanta Swimming Club, Hugo Failo in lane number 2. Daniel Lawrence of Guildford City going in lane number 3. We then have Romeo Ball of Maidstone going in lane number 4. Daniel Circuit of Basingstoke Bluefins goes in lane number 5. Guildford City's Rory McDonald goes in lane number 6. Dane Rawkins of Sevenoaks goes in lane number 7. And then we have Roan Kearney of Wickham District going in lane number 8. So early stages then of this race, and it looks like they're Daniel Circuit who has the early advantage at this moment in time. Also going pretty well there in lane number 6, it's Rory McDonald as well. Going to be quite tight, I think, here for the minor placings, but at the moment Daniel Circuit still has that advantage. 59.72 for the first split, which is very, very good indeed, first 400 metres. Rory McDonald there in second, but Romeo Ball is there in third. We saw him chasing down with a 200-metre individual medley earlier on. Can he do so again on the freestyle here? It is Daniel Circuit who does have that advantage at the moment in time. But let's see what happens then as we continue on here. As Rory McDonald trying to get on there on terms with him. It's going to be pretty tight at this moment in time, I suspect. Here comes Daniel Circuit, Rory McDonald into second place. Third now is still Romeo Ball. Fourth for Daniel Lawrence, fifth for Dane Rawkins. Sixth for Roan Kearney, seventh for Nathan Austin, eighth for Hugo Failo. So Daniel Circuit still out there in front. Rory McDonald is trying to get with him though on turns, and Romeo Ball again making his move on the final 50 metres. It's going to be pretty tight. Can Daniel Circuit hold on? Rory McDonald as well trying to get involved. I think Romeo Ball this time might just run out of water for the top 7 of the podium. It's going to be Daniel Circuit who will win at a time of 2:03.33. He will get the gold medal. Rory McDonald will take the silver. The bronze will go to Romeo Ball. There is the official result then. Romeo Ball will take the bronze, Rory McDonald the silver, but in a time of 2:03.33 seconds. Your 14-year-old 200-metre freestyle champion, representing Basingstoke Bluefins, it's Daniel Circuit. So we now move on then to event number 206. It is the girls' 100-metre butterfly. And thankfully, everything seems to be working up here now, so we can hopefully introduce the athletes. This is the 11 to 12 final then, and this is how we line up. Firstly, in lane 1, representing Sevenoaks, it's Lyra Glover. In lane 2, representing White Oak, it's Sophia Rizitka. In lane 3, representing Basingstoke Bluefins, it's Hetty Martin. In lane 4, representing City of Oxford, it's Isla Gadsby. Correction, she's representing Maxwell, because in lane 5, representing City of Oxford, it's Selena Zhu. In lane 6, representing Dartford District, it's Georgia Collins. In lane 7, representing City of Brighton and Hove, it's Jessica Oatman. And in lane 8, representing Maidstone, it's Hattie Milner. Those are your athletes in the girls' 11 to 12 100-metre butterfly final. So we move on then and onto our final set of finals then. In this session it is the girls 100-metre butterfly. Straight away, really good start there in lane number 5 from Selena Zhu. She has the early advantage. Also going pretty well there in lane number 7 is Jessica Oatman as well, trying to get on terms with the leaders. And now also getting on terms with the leaders is Isla Gadsby there in lane number 4. She was the fastest qualifier. And at the moment it looks like she might just have that advantage at the moment. But also going very, very well indeed is Jessica Oatman as well. She will have the advantage there. Isla Gadsby in second. Third there for Hetty Martin over in lane number 3. Selena Zhu in 4th place now as we're heading towards the closing stages. Still maybe Jessica Oatman just out there in front. Also going pretty well there still though is Isla Gadsby. as now maybe trying to make a move with 25 metres to go. It is going to be Jessica Oatman and Isla Gadsby who might be fighting out for the medals at this point, in the gold position at least anyway. Selena Zhu now though starting to come back at her and starting to get back involved as we head towards the closing stages. Isla Gadsby, Selena Zhu, it will be pretty tight on the touch. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Selena Zhu in a time of 1:12.95 there, well 5.5 I should say. Isla Gadsby will take second position. Third place goes to Jessica Oatman. We'll just wait for the official result to come through. We're just waiting on the official result to come through up here on our live streaming board, and then we will be able to get on with our next final. It looks like that it will be Jessica Oatman who will take the bronze, Isla Gadsby the silver. But your gold medalist in the girls 100 metre butterfly 11-12 final, representing City of Oxford, it's Selena Zhu. So then, now time to welcome the athletes for the girls 100 metre 13-year-old butterfly final. Let's meet the next, shall we? In lane 1, representing Wickham District, it's Hattie Stanley. In lane 2, representing Leatherhead, Eva Shukru. In lane 3, representing Dorking, Lily Cranfield. In lane 4, representing Guildford City, Anna Collins. In lane 5, representing Guildford City, Hadley Smith. And in lane 6, representing Staines, it's Olivia Barry. In lane 7, representing Wickham District, Nora Jeffson. And finally, representing Heart Swimming Club in lane number 8, it's Eva Harvey. Those are your athletes in the girls 100 metre 13-year-old butterfly final. Off and racing then in the 13-year-old 100 metre butterfly final. Pretty even start by pretty much everybody in the field. We've had to pick a leader at the moment. Probably would be Anna Collins there in lane number 4. She might just have that early advantage, but also going pretty well. Lane number 6 there, Olivia Barry. And also lane number 3 as well, Lily Cranfield going quite quickly as well. Touch will be taken by Anna Collins in front. Then we have Lily Cranfield. We also have Hadley Smith there in the 1, 2, 3 positions at the moment in time, but very, very tight across the pool, as you would expect in the final. So Anna Collins is still leading the way now, and suddenly put a bit of clear daylight between herself and the rest of the field, but coming back into it there. Hadley Smith trying to get on turns. Also as well there, Lily Cranfield in lane number 3, trying to get on turns with the leader. That's where I think the medals are going to go at the moment, unless something truly ridiculous happens, but it's not going to be a doubt on who's going to be the gold medalist. It's going to be Anna Collins who will come in and take the touch and win the 100 metre 13-year-old butterfly title. Excellent swim there from Anna Collins at a time of 1:06.81. Lily Cranfield will take silver. Hadley Smith will take the bronze. Official result coming up very, very shortly. And here it is. It will be Hadley Smith with the bronze, Lily Cranfield with the silver, but at a time of 1:06.81 seconds. Your 13-year-old 100 metre butterfly girls champion representing Guildford City, it's Anna Collins. Right then, it's time for our last final then of this session. It's time for the girls 14-year-old 100 metre butterfly final. Let's meet the athletes then. Firstly, in lane 1, representing Winchester City Penguins, Eve Palmer. In lane 2, representing Wickham District, Jenny Bessel. In lane 3, representing Mid-Sussex Marlins, Amelie Evans. In lane 4, representing Leatherhead, Sophia Simonas. In lane 5, representing Wickham District, Minnie Wilkinson. In lane 6, representing Dover Lifeguard, Jessica Steed. In lane 7, representing Winchester City, Isabella Knight. And in lane 8, representing Wickham District, Amelie Mercer. Those are your athletes in the girls' 14-year-old 100-meter butterfly final. The last final then of this session, it is the girls' 14-year-old 100-meter butterfly final. Straight away there, Isabella Knight with a very good start, may just have the early lead. But coming back into it now, Sophia Simonas, don't forget of course that she won the gold medal in the 200-meter butterfly earlier on yesterday. So can she double up again this afternoon? Looks like, though, it still will be Isabella Knight who might just have that advantage as we head into the final 50 metres. She will take the touch just in front of Sophia Simonas in second, Minnie Wilkinson in third. Fourth place, Emily Heavens there. Fifth place for Jessica Steve. Sixth for Amelie Mercer. Jenny Besson in seventh, and Eve Palmer at the moment in eighth position. In we go then into the final 50 metres, and now Sophia Simonas is just starting to maybe make her move here in lane number 4. Also getting into it there in lane number 5 is Minnie Wilkinson. Now also as well trying to get on terms there as well in lane number 3 is Amelie Heavens too. It's going to be a pretty tight one as we enter the closing stages, but Sophia Simonas looks like she's about to double up. She's about to become the 100-metre 14-year-old butterfly champion in a time of 1:04.39. Excellent swim there from Sophia, and Minnie Wilkinson will take silver. Amelie Heavens the bronze. We will just wait for the official result to be declared, and here it is. It is Amelie Heavens with the bronze, Minnie Wilkinson with the silver, but at a time of 1:04.39 seconds. Your 14-year-old girls 100-metre butterfly champion, representing Leatherhead, is Sophia Simonas. So that concludes then session 5 of the Swim England South East 2026 Long Course Championships. Officials, thank you indeed for all your help. Throughout the session, you are now free to leave the pool sides. And if you are watching us here on the live stream, thanks again for your company. We really do appreciate it. We will be back with you at 5:15 for our final session of the weekend. Plenty more swimming action to come here at the K2 in Crawley. But for now, from all of us, a very good afternoon. Here at the K2 then in Crawley, thank you very much indeed for all of your support throughout the weekend. It has been a genuine pleasure to be with you. We do have one more session to come where we will have for you the men's 50-metre fly, the girls 200-metre